Welcome into Sessions with Stephanie. How are we doing? We've got Miss Mo Hey, boo.
Hi.
Hi. We are saucy people. I'm saucy.
I am.
So we've been saucy
spicy.
for about an hour.
Yeah. Spicy. Wait, where am I looking? Oh, hey. Let's do the whole interview like this. Go on, Stephanie. What questions do you have for me?
Sessions, yes. We're coming in hot.
Question. Does this look authentic, like we're really talking? Okay.
Yes.
Let me get back to my footstool.
Sessions. How are we doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you are in the world, this is Sessions. Get your plants. Get your bowls. Get your balls. Get your devices. Let's get it fucking started. There.
I could hear my seat squeak while I was doing that. Like it's... Anywho. Hi.
How are you, love?
I am very good.
Look, you've not even been here like an hour and my cheeks are hurting.
Oh, that's good.
And we haven't even started. We're barely starting.
What's going to happen?
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm scared
I'm so excited.
Strap in, baby. Wait, can you do something real quick for me?
What's up?
Okay, put your feet like this. Like, right? Wait, hold on. Wait, okay. And just like rub it, but close your eyes. It's like
how I go to sleep.
Massage.
That's how I go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought I was the only one.
Oh no, I have to rub my
cricket.
feet together. So check this out. How about when I had my daughter when she was born? Literally maybe 10, 12 minutes after she's born, right? They put on the warmer and her feet are crossed. And the nurse is like, "Oh my God, look at her feet. They're crossed just like yours." And then they lift up the covers and my feet are crossed.
Aww.
Yes. So both my kids cross their feet like this. It's
I
like
love
we can't go to sleep if we're not doing this.
Yes.
Like that's how I literally go to sleep.
It's comforting.
And then
it's like
sometimes
a
if
little
my
massage.
feet are cold, I'll take his feet and I'll be like, bring your feet over here. Bring them feet, nigga.
You're all like angry about it.
I know. So, girl, how have you been?
I'm good. I'm a little sweaty, but that's okay.
I know. I felt like it was hot in here. My the producer tech person's supposed to have turned down the air. You know, we women we're going through menopause up in this bitch.
I don't have ovaries, but it's fine.
Oh, I don't have I have my ovaries, no cervix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have my fallopian tubes.
Look, all the dudes watching this, they're like, what?
Even I
don't
don't
worry
know
about
my,
it.
Even
You're
I don't
never-
know my own body. I'm like, I don't have my fallopian tubes. I might have
I don't
my
have
uterus.
those either. I don't have the uterus, the cervix.
Oh, they left the uterus.
They
for
just
me.
left me the ovaries in case we wanted to have a surrogate. Then,
Nice.
you know, I can give her some eggs and we can
Yeah.
make some shit happen. But fuck that shit. The two that I got right now are suffice.
She's doing good. Can you
They're
do the chair?
suffice.
Listen, wait, let's be
Right.
really quiet. Wait.
No, we won't.
No, you know what? We're not lying. We weren't farting.
Chair's like.
It's like. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yes.
I love this
I
so
was
much.
like, I had a
Awesome.
bad morning this morning.
Yeah? Do you want to talk about it?
You know what? Let's talk about it. So I hate it when I'm hungry and no one in this motherfucker wants to go eat with me. That is like, that will piss me the fuck off.
Well, I mean,
So I got angry today.
you have like parts of your day where you're not hungry?
No, but like when I'm hungry, I want everybody to be hungry with me.
Yeah, because it's fun.
Right, and let's go fucking eat together.
So what
you know
happens?
What I'm saying? So first it was like, I already knew that, because my husband is like the anti-going out person. Like, that's not his thing. He doesn't like it. But that's my thing, and I like it. But that's what we're supposed to compromise on. And it's a work in progress. Because today I got mad. But not really at him, but kind of at him. But like, not really at him. Because I was just going to go eat with my daughter. And I was like, hey, let's go eat somewhere because I'm really craving like nice things today. So what do you want to eat? This motherfucker gonna say Chick-fil-A. Hey, listen here. When I said something nice, not something that we drive through and they can give it to us. No, I mean some shit that somebody's back there cooking and they were like, Stephanie wants the hors d'oeuvres! Hors d'oeuvres! Do the hors d'oeuvres! And then they do the hors d'oeuvres and then my shit come out an hour later.
So it's like, is it like a date night?
Not really. It was more like a date morning because this was in the morning. You know, I was hungry. I just wanted to go eat. And none of these motherfuckers wanted to do what I wanted to do. So I got mad. And I'm an emotional eater. So I can only eat and enjoy my food if I'm happy. Like my mood has to be good.
Oh.
If I'm upset, angry, sad, I can't eat.
I wish I had that problem.
Yeah, sometimes it's not a good problem to have because I'd be hungry than a motherfucker and my body would be like, nope, we're not having it. We're not happy and we're not enjoying it.
Bodies can be so mean.
It is because sometimes I'm just really hungry and I just want to eat some good food. But it's like if my aura is not together, then, you know, I won't be able to eat. So that's how my morning started. But then I had to tell the devil, like, motherfucker, you are trying me, and I'm not having this today. I'm going to have a good day. And then I talked to you, and you had me laughing for like 30 minutes before you even got here. Remember we talked on the phone?
Yeah. I kind of like trapped you on the phone.
Shit. No, I'm glad that you called because you really got me laughing, and I was in a good mood after that.
Yes. Ooh, am I sweating?
No.
It's funny.
I love her. She's so real.
My future, next partner is going to see this.
Yes, and he's going to be like, my wife! I'm like, am I sweating?
The vapors.
Oh, gosh, girl.
Here, look at it. All right, let's keep
okay.
So
Yes, we're gonna have to
Oh, I'm touching your feet. Sorry.
No, you're all good.
Footsies.
So, love.
Yes.
Tell the people where you're from originally. Where did you grow up?
I didn't really grow up. I mean,
you didn't grow up. You just,
really never
just
grew up.
You was just
I was an
low
adult.
urban.
I was like, here I am. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, so I was born in Eugene, Oregon.
Really?
Yeah, but I never lived there.
Okay.
Sorry, these things are like my earrings and the things. But I lived.
I love those earrings, by the way.
You.
I love them.
Local artist made these. I can't remember right now.
I love them.
I wish I knew so I could promote.
I'm a fan of big earrings. And
yeah,
I just love those.
Because
every
they're
time
beautiful.
I see you got some bomb ass earrings.
Thank you.
Yes, so fucking amazing.
She notices things about me. She said a couple things. And I told her I was going to masturbate to it. Because I masturbate to validation. Yeah. I'm like, Stephanie! Yes! Say it again! You like my earrings?
I love you, girl.
I love you too. I'm so happy to be here. I just have to tell the peoples out there, they're so nice. They're this spread with meats and cheeses, and they're like, would you like wine? And it's like, you're like the best hosts ever. I'm not just looking at no one. So just so you know. Oh, my little footstool. Thank you. You're such a nice host.
Oh, thank you, baby. Look, now you can hear the squeakiness.
Oh, they're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, quiet. Go. Wait, you do it again and I'll make a face to it. Ready? It's fine. Okay, Pacific Northwest.
We've had one too many drinks. Woo.
That's in my mama's belly. That's why I'm this way. That's not cool. Okay, yeah. Pacific Northwest.
Oregon?
And we moved around a lot. So we lived in Cottage Grove and Roseburg and Oregon and then Washington.
Washington State.
Yeah. And I worked in Seattle and I lived in Olympia back when the Riot Girl days, really? Bikini Kill, and the Melvins were just down the street. I lived in downtown Olympia. It was so cool.
I've always wanted to visit Seattle. I've never been.
Yeah.
Is it really rainy like how it is described?
Well, you know how we have 100 days plus of sunshine?
Mm-hmm.
That's them with rain.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what? I can't really speak to it currently because I haven't been there in a long time because I know that they did have quite the heat wave and they weren't getting rain for a while. But it's beautiful. I think one of my favorite places in the Pacific Northwest is you take this ferry over to these islands called Anacortes, and the ferry takes you to these islands, Friday Harbor and all these, and you can see orca whales Yeah, it's like a dream. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, the first time I went whale watching, I saw gray whales, and I was like, it was at Westport, and I said, how do I find someone who will take me out? I found out, like, you just have to call, like a fisherman. Seriously. They're like, yeah, we'll give you some numbers for a fisherman, and I was like, all right. So I get there, and it's the fisherman and this family, like the mom and the daughter and the guy with a hook arm. And ooh, so, yeah.
Like a Captain Hook?
Yeah, total Captain Hook. Yeah. And so we get on this boat, right? This little boat. And we're way out there. It's like wavy. It's like, I was like, it's a perfect storm, but not so perfect. And then he's driving the boat. And I hear, did you see that? And I was like, oh, I did. And the whale, like we see these huge gray whales. Like I can lean over and like touch it. It was incredible, and I was like crying. Like,
so they don't try to they won't try to harm people.
No,
really?
Because the fisherman's like, I've never seen them that close. It's like it's going to tip over the boat. I'm
That's
like, you
what
were
I
not
was gonna
comforting.
say.
No, they were such gentle creatures.
I've always had that thought in my mind. They're too big to be too close to.
Yeah, like me.
Girl, can't fucking do it.
I mean, because I'm like big in the scene.
I can't fucking deal with that.
Don't get close. Anyways, it was great.
But that's why I learned how to swim in the ocean. Because, I grew up in Africa. That's where I learned how to swim. But I'm also very aware of things that are in the ocean.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially things you can't see. Like when I was 10,
I don't like that at all.
I got stung by jellyfish. Yeah.
What happened? Did you get sick or?
No. We were in.
Did someone pee on your foot? Is that true?
Like you know what my brother was saying? Did someone pee on my foot? I was like, "Fuck you if you pee on my fucking foot."
Yeah, that's not something you like invite into your life.
Right.
You know what I need, Laura? Peeing on my foot.
It was like we were all in water as deep as our, I would say, waistline. Mm-hmm. Because everybody could swim. But our rule was if there were no parents at we lived by the beach. Mm-hmm. If there were no parents within eyesight of the beach, mm-hmm. do not go past your waistline. But 9 times out of 10, my mom or my dad were there.
Yeah.
But since we were all playing and we had our siblings and it was a bunch of friends, some little kids, mm-hmm. we all knew to stay waistline. Mm-hmm. We decided to fucking play tag. And while I'm I can feel things like swimming around me. And then I start feeling like what feels like whips. Like maybe 15 to 20 whips all at the same time. Oh my gosh, girl.
Seaweed.
Running in water is
hard.
It's the devil. That's the work of the devil.
You mean you don't do
I bet you we could walk and run so well in water, and when Satan fucked up and he was like, Lord, you know what? Give me something that I can tempt the people with. At least let me have something that I can fuck these people up with. And God was like, you know what? Okay, I'll give you running in water. You can have that. That's the devil's work right there.
Yeah.
Because, bitch, it felt like I was running for hours. I wasn't going anywhere.
You mean it's
and
not
I was
like the
oh
cartoons?
my God. And I'm crying and I'm screaming. And my brother's like, she's lying. She wants you to get close so she can tag you.
So you're doing this in the water?
Yes, and I felt like I wasn't going anywhere. And everyone thought I was bullshitting because we were playing. I didn't want to take any rest of my body back in when they were.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just have my feet. That's all you got right now. That's all I'm giving you. You can only have my feet. I'm not about to put the rest of me in there. Girl, can you imagine my face in there too? Bitch, I would have been fucked up.
No, that stuff's weird.
I
don't like something touching me that I don't know what it is. In general, in life, right?
Yeah.
Even if I'm out in the streets and I feel like I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I learned how to swim in the lake, and my dad just threw me in the water. No, true story. He's like you know how you do with the dog, like, all right, figure it out. And I was like, oh, that's how I learned how to swim. I'm fine. Okay.
You are fine, but shit. Sometimes I can swim. I know how to swim. Hell, not sometimes. I know how to swim. But if a motherfucker threw me into open water, I'm gonna have a fucking
If you
problem.
think about that, why would you only know how to swim?
Right, sometimes, bitch. I know how to swim. I learned when I was
you're like, I
2.
forgot.
Right?
What am I doing? Do I do it like this?
If someone throws me in open water, we have a fucking problem.
Well, he is my father.
Yeah, that is your father. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't know him
I had to fuck my daddy up, so my daddy didn't know how to swim, so he knew better.
Can I tell you a really bad thing?
But
Never mind.
no, you can tell us. Tell us. We're in the bad thing section.
Okay. So I have a complicated relationship with my father. Don't go there. You know, they say daddy issues. I'm like, what?
What are daddy issues?
It's basically a way to minimize our emotions to make it seem like we're crazy.
I don't think there's such a thing as like daddy issues. Your daddy was either not there or there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
daddy
I don't
was
feel
the
like
issue?
it should be like daddy issues.
Yeah, no, that's
I feel like that's a term that men give women
when they're having a voice.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's a way of like psychologically manipulation.
Yes. Oh, she got daddy issues. Like, motherfucker, you got mama issues too.
Yeah, and like mommy issues. What's that?
Like,
What's that
nothing.
about?
Yes.
No,
I don't like that. Like I get mad when people are like, oh, your son's such a mama's boy. That's
I hate when people say.
You heard that TikTok that says, "Oh no, oh no." What the fuck you say?
Oh no.
The fuck you said about my son?
Walking in the rain. My dad, like, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and so it's like really complicated, right? Because he hasn't shown up in our lives in a way that's healthy and like good. He tries, but like there's just stuff I don't want to get into.
Yeah.
But like he told me that like he's like, I know Pam won't like pull the plug when it's time, you know. And I was like, I'll do it. And then I thought about it. I was like, did I just volunteer to kill my dad? Like, did I look really happy about that? I'll do it. He chose my sister. It's fine. Sure. They don't even talk anymore. That's my joke. That's the darkness coming in right now.
No, but that's okay because you know we embrace all the darkness. Like there's no without darkness there wouldn't be light.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I struggle.
But
with
how do you deal with that though? Like
therapy.
Yes, I love that. Which is coming in. We're going to talk about that because mental health is such a huge thing. It's so important for us, especially young people. Like, but we're going to get into that. Hold on.
Oh.
How did you end up here in Tucson?
Oh, I thought you meant at your house. I'm like, will you give me your address? No,
Look, for $2.99, I will do some therapy on the side. Flat fee of $2.99 an hour.
But if you respond now,
we'll give you a good $150.
I don't know. That doesn't even go with that.
Not pound. Yes, it does. 10. Call Miss Cleo for your free reading.
Well, if you like close your eyes really quick, you see like different colored circles. Not even kidding, right? Just do it.
I did.
Right?
1, 2, 3,
and there's
4.
like 1, 2, yes. See, geometry, man. So my stepfather, who was on, he worked for the railroad. He moved us here. Because he had a job here, but really, to like put it blatantly, he was abusive and he was isolating my mom from her support systems, so she didn't have anybody. So we came to Arizona where, you know, we didn't know anybody, and that's how we ended up here. He's dead now.
Really? What did he die from?
A heart attack.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because like it was weird because like before he died, like he had back surgery. And so, you know, he was really nice during that time when he had back surgery. And I was, like, excited to see a side of him that was kind. Yeah. But then later on, I was like, he was just doing that because he, like, needed something
help.
from us. Yeah. But I guess that's what I needed to think at that time, you know? Yeah. But, I thought... My sister picked me up and she took me to the hospital and she's like, you know, he's in the hospital, and I just knew, I don't know, I just had a feeling. She thought it was like back related to his surgery. And And they like took me in and showed him to me, and it was like, that's something I probably shouldn't have seen. It was a bit much at 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a great story.
Is that why you do hospice?
Well, I still work with victims of domestic violence and do hospice. But hospice is completely selfish because I am terrified of death. It
really?
Terrifies me. And then I started thinking about, like, because I'm not married and I don't have children, like, how sad it would be for someone to have to die alone.
Oh, right.
And I'm also trying to, like, get an understanding, and it's like really.
What makes you so afraid of it? What are you afraid of?
Well, I don't know. I don't have like a solid idea of what the afterlife looks like. You know, and I know people do, but I don't. Okay. So it's like...
Which is understandable.
Yeah. Or people are like, I'd like to believe that. Yeah. You know, who wouldn't? But then people are like, well, you won't even know. You'll be dead. And I'm like, that's what scares me.
Right,
like,
yeah.
What am I just going to like, my lights out and that's it? Like, that terrifies me.
Yeah.
But,
have you ever, are you into like...
seances?
No, absolutely not. No, more like chakras and meditation and.
Am I into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't practice like the chakra alignment very much, but I'm very interested in it. It's just because I'm lazy. But I do think meditation is helpful to quiet my mind because my mind's really busy. Mm-hmm. And I like mindfulness meditation because there's no pressure. Right. You know, it's like, it's okay, you're going to get distracted, girl. Just come back to your breathing. I'm like, I can handle that.
I'm so new into that. And I'm like finding out that like meditation, just in getting in tune with yourself will give you like... almost like an enlightenment on your life, like what your afterlife might be, depending on how you receive whatever you're taking in. You know what I'm saying when it comes to that.
That's really beautiful.
No, but just because you said that you were scared, and that was something that I used to feel when I started doing caregiving, and I would always dread. Like, I would pray every day before I go to work. I'd be like, oh, I just pray that no one dies on my watch tonight. I just don't want anyone to die on my watch. And then I noticed that the more I went to work, because I had different clients. I would have different clients every different night, you know, just depending. But the common thing that I noticed was closer to the death, the family stops coming. And it's because they too are scared. And then I started like, you know, trying to like, you know, like meditate on my own. Like meditation is still like a lot for me. I can't go past 30 seconds. So
that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not about
but I'm like, you know, because I'm trying to get in tune with myself, my chakras and all that stuff. And like, I'm finding out like death is not that scary, especially if you don't think of it as this scary thing. Like just thinking of it like it's a traveling, like you're leaving one place and you're going to another place, and once you leave this place is no pain from what I've read. Like I read this book on near-death experiences. I can't remember the name of the book.
Have you been to any of the talks?
No, this was just a book that I read.
Because they travel, and I've been to a near-death experience people, and they come and do talks.
I would love to have one
if they
here.
Really? We do have them here. That's why I went to one.
Really?
Yeah, we should go together.
Yes, I would love to. I would love to just speak to one or just, yes.
Well, and to your point, like people, we don't talk about death in our culture because we're trying to avoid it. It's like anti-aging cream and how dare you look old and be human and do the normal thing that humans do when they age.
Exactly.
And so it's, you know, that's why I think part of it is scary because we don't talk about it. And like, I was watching this one woman, she was... you know, actively dying. I mean, I wasn't just sitting there like, I was there when she was actively dying. And it reminded me of birth. And like, I talked to a couple other people who have worked with people who are dying, and they thought that too. They're like, yeah, it's like birth. And it's like an honor to be in those rooms, you know, like, and I see so much. I go all the way from like Saurita to all the way to Sun City. I'm all over this town. So I see all different cultures and family dynamics, and like it's really interesting because you're stepping into someone's space in their home, you know. And plus, there's a lot of stigmatization of social workers, you know, like, oh, they're gonna take my kids. Like, no, man, I'm just here to like be supportive, and you don't have to utilize me, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But I'd rather be a death doula.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the medical, you know, the medical system is just it's like very it's restrictive.
Like, it is. And, like, it's like when you're with people that are dying, it's like... And, like, my worst part was seeing someone suffer.
Yeah.
That was the part I cry when Bambi's mom died. Okay. And I'm 38. I cried when my kids and I went and watched Inside Out. Is it Inside Out?
Yeah.
When Bing Bong died. Girl, I cried. Mm-hmm. And my daughter's going to turn to me and she's like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" I did. I was so mad that she questioned me. Yes, I'm fucking crying. And I'm a motherfucking G.
And you're like, yeah, because I'm a human and I have emotions. How dare I?
No, I'll cry. And then I'll shoot a motherfucker all in the same breath. Don't play with me. But yes, I cry. I'm very emotional. Especially when it comes to suffering and hurt. I cannot stand to see someone hurting.
Yeah.
And I would say that was the worst part of being a caregiver. Mm-hmm. Like, I'd rather them be comfortable. Them seeing them suffer hurt my heart, girl.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, about
I would have to go smoke my blood in the car like, "Lord, why you make me come on this shift? You knew you could have given me some excuse not to come to work today."
Can you give someone that's like early on in the stages?
I was so depressed.
Well, I mean, hospice is good because the whole intent of hospice is to keep the person comfortable.
Yeah.
And people think like, oh, hospice is where, and I thought this too, hospice is where people go to die. And it's like, no, hospice is where people go to live out their life the natural way without aggressive treatment. And I like the fact that Inside Out had death in there. Like, kids, you know, it's we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it.
Right. It's like, it's not going to happen. I'm just going to use this wrinkle cream until I'm 100.
Not wrinkle cream.
I'm like, I'm not aging. I was like I have lines up here.
Yes.
You know, it's just like we can't help it.
Yeah.
We're all gonna age, and then people are really mean to old people. It's like, dude, you're gonna get it old too if you're lucky. I mean, or not lucky. I don't know. Depends on, you know what? Never mind.
No, you know, you're right though. Like, it's true. Like, it's sad. You know,
it's really sad.
It's sad. But I'm so thankful that you do that though, because I feel like that's a selfless job.
No, I just told you I was terrified of death, so I'm just watching people. Like, maybe I'll get it.
But it's like, if you don't care, you can't do something like that.
No, I mean, I can see where you can get very robotic in the work because, you know, you have to meet Medicare standards and all of that. And you get burnt out. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be like, I'm an angel every time, you know? Yeah. And that's when you're like, well, I need to step back. Because, like, all I keep thinking is, how would I receive someone coming into my home talking to me about the death of my family member? Right. Some people are really casual about it. Like, they're like, we know this is going to happen. Other people are like, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to plan the funeral. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I always tell people, I only want to talk about the funeral, so when the time does come, you don't want to be scrambling. You're like, going to be grieving, you know? Yeah. So, it's really interesting. I would definitely prefer to be a death doula. And then they had me being a spiritual counselor, so it's like a chaplain.
What is that? Like, what do you do as a spiritual counselor?
It reminds me of like a spiritual social worker, basically. Like, you just meet people where they're at. You don't go in there and you be like, you believe this, and that'll help you. You know, if someone's Scientologist, I'm like, yeah, Ron L. Hubbard is very... you know, it's like, it's fine. It's all like the same. I sound like such a hippie. It's all the same energy, you know?
No, because we just did, I just did an interview with Sylvia.
She's amazing.
She's fucking amazing. First of all, she has the best stories. You should hear her story and how she just stumbled across the Scientology people.
Dude, I went, that's amazing. I visited. It's like marbles going down a staircase.
You had an experience with them too?
Yeah. I was taking a religion course, and they had the Scientology here in Tucson. And so I called up and said I wanted to visit. And the guy I was dating at the time was like, babe, don't go there. They'll never leave you alone. And I was just like, I'm going. I'm going to see this shit. So he's like, make sure you text me every hour. It's like, okay, all right.
Drop your location.
He's like safety planning and shit.
Yes.
Which is like a pretty cool thing, right?
Oh my god.
So I go in there.
Your boyfriend was onto some shit.
Yeah, but I'm safe. Would you like a book of L. Ron Hubbard? South Park does an accurate depiction of Scientology. It really does. You watch it and that's exactly what it was. But anyways, I walk in there and there's just all these books on bookshelves by Ron L. Hubbard.
Yes.
And then the guy was doing a daily sermon and he had like a white collar. I'm like, oh, I guess they have white collars. And then we were talking and I said, well, what do you do your sermons on? And at the time, I was like, do you do it like on things like the SB 1070? Was it 1070? I'm sorry if I forgot. It's basically where it allows police officers to pull people over if they think they may be undocumented, which is the most fucked up racist shit you've ever heard of, right? Mm-hmm. Probably not the most, but it's bad.
Oh, it's
right?
bad enough.
It's bad.
Honey,
yeah,
yes.
Well, I don't know because I...
Like, just the fact that you think someone doesn't have papers. Like, the fuck? How does that look?
Right, exactly.
Tell me, what is the picture? What does that look like?
Yeah, the SB 12, I don't know. Okay, anyways. So, and he just went off. He was like, illegal immigrants, I lived in California, and they would light firecrackers illegally. And I'm like, you know, like Americans do that too. You know, people that are documented. Like, right. And then I go, so what do you think about L. Ron Hubbard dying? Because it's like their God. Mm-hmm. And he goes, we believe that he was done doing what he needed to do on this planet and that he needed to go teach other people on other planets. And all I could think was, do they need a fucking passport?
Bruh.
They are aliens to an alien planet.
Bruh.
Did he bring it?
The fact that they don't even believe that he died is confusing to me.
He went to teach on other planets.
Yeah.
But
they're like, he was tired of his body.
It gets crazier.
Really? Because I'm tired of this body. I want a big booty, big titties. I'm tired of this body.
I want to teach on other planets.
Hubbard, what do I need to do? Damn it. Where you could just leave your body and go to other planets and do some other shit. Because I'm sick of this shit right here. This broke shit is not my life.
Yes.
Okay? I want to be in a private jet wherever the fuck you are with the other aliens and shit. That's what we're doing. Scientology set me up. If that's what you're offering now.
I love that. That's so good. That's so good. Because, like, I want to go.
I want to leave my body and just go chill and just...
be in Mars. Be like,
like smoke...
What up, Mars?
Infinitive blunts. So just a blunt that just keeps blowing forever.
Dude.
I'm so high.
It gets more interesting, though. I mean, this is, like, back in the day, right? So I, like, walk in, and they have different listening stations where you can listen to different parts of Dianetics. Yeah, like little earphones.
So I've watched the whole documentary, all fucking 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not like fucking sitting here and listening to you fucking talk about it.
Oh, it's...
What?
Yeah, no, it's true. And so, and then they have like these pamphlets. And like one was like Scientology for tweens. And it's taking pieces out of Dianetics, like the Bible or whatever. And then they have an e-meter. He showed me...
Yes, that little machine. Yes. And he says that's the most...
It's like, you can, you're like going up this... like hierarchy, this
ladder,
ladder,
where you pay more money. Every so often you.
Once you do that, but the true belief is, did you know they believe that there was an overlord that
Zemo?
And he needed to get rid of the people, so he put him in a volcano, and then it blew up. And they got
and that's what we are.
Yes, so it helps you remove those thetans. It's an expensive deal, but those things are pesky motherfuckers.
See, they know better than to get me on the street, because I'd be like, look, I done smoked some real good indica today, and even that is not compared to this crazy ass shit you're telling me right now, Mr. Scientology man.
And like, you're like, John Travolta!
Right, Tom Cruise!
No, he makes sense that he would be one, but John Travolta!
Really?
Because did you see where he jumped on Oprah's couch? Do you remember that?
I did.
It's like, I'm so in love with Katie. It's just where you're like, what is this shit show, dude? What is he on? Like, what is... Do you remember that?
I do. It was cringy, but I
So disappointing.
Yeah, I know. John Travolta, I'm really disappointed because my favorite movies, Pelham 1, 2, 3, fucking From Russia with Love. Oh, when you said that part, kitchen staff. I live for that moment. John Travolta, I'm disappointed. I am. Pulp Fiction, I'm disappointed. Then in the documentary, they said that they did not want him to do Pulp Fiction. Oh. Yes.
I didn't know that.
That they advised against it, but he did it anyway.
Good for him.
Yeah. But still.
He's like one of those Scientology rebels you hear about.
Yeah, but he need to come out all the way though. I need him to be...
Is he still in?
He's still in, I think. Man. Because in 2017, 2018, when the Leah Remini documentary was coming out, he was on the red carpet and someone asked him, what do you think about Leah Remini's show? It's like, don't give a damn about it, not watching it. And you know how he just keeps that smile going? No, not talking about it, don't give a damn about it, not watching it. I was like, damn, Johnny, damn. The shade in there.
It's like me being part of a satanic ritual and you're like, Mo, what's up with that? I'm like, don't want to talk about it.
Talking about it.
Devil doesn't want me to talk about it. Devil wears Prada. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Are we going too long? I don't know.
I know.
That's weird, man.
Let's play a quick game.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't have... Okay.
What were you going to do?
I was going to grab this. I thought it was part of it. That's just my fan. The vapors. Okay. What we got?
Okay.
What do we got?
Quick dabs. Because it's a smoking show.
Mm-hmm.
We call it Smoking Game.
I love it.
Okay. And it's just 18 questions. Quick. Think fast. Answer.
That's where I'm going to go wrong.
So I think that's where
Thinking
go
fast. I'm like,
right. Yes. Because I want to see this answer. And you know what? I say this all the time. I say quick dabs, rapid fire questions, answer as quickly as possible. No one answers as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
They'd be like, don't think about that.
I'm going to try to change it.
Can I call a lifeline? No, motherfucker, I didn't say shit.
Call a lifeline. That's pretty good.
Monse asked for a lifeline.
Of course he did, because he gets it. He gets it.
Okay. Chocolate or peanut butter?
Chocolate.
Big dick or good looks?
Good looks.
Bomb head or lots of money?
Lots of money.
Action or comedy?
Comedy.
Kill, marry, fuck.
All of them. Can I pick that?
Jack Black, Kyle Rittenhouse, Jake Paul.
Jack Black.
Kill, marry, fuck. Who are you killing? Who are you marrying? Who are you fucking?
Oh shit. Jack Black. I'm definitely marrying. And who are the other two?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Who's that?
The one who went and shot 2 people outside of his jurisdiction because he wanted to go
he's
protest.
good. I'll kill the shit out of him.
All right. Jake Paul is the one that he's a YouTuber. He likes fighting celebrities that he knows he can beat up.
Oh, that would make sense that I would fuck him.
Yeah. He looks good too. He looks like damn, I'm forgetting his name. The one that died off of Fast and the Furious.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
I don't remember his name.
I don't either. Is that Galifianakis?
He was.
No, that's way different.
No.
But
that guy was cute.
But it would make sense that I would fuck that guy.
Yeah,
because I pretty much have fucked that kind of guy. You know, you're like, I'm like, let me get some of that. Want to come live with me? Okay.
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 Drunk sex or high sex?
High sex.
Polygamy or monogamy?
Polygamy.
Missionary or back shots?
Back shots.
Ass or titties?
Titties. Titties.
Big dick, no stroke. Little dick, rocks the boat.
Wait, what?
Big dick, no stroke.
What's no stroke?
Like he can't fuck. Or little dick, and he knows what he's doing.
Why would I want somebody who knew what they weren't doing? Little dick.
Yes.
Little dick, you can just get a pillow and under the pelvis. And make this
one.
Yes.
All right. Look at a little straight.
I played a mile of cock.
Yes. like, damn.
I stole that from my brother. It's not mine.
Oh, shit. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Date older or younger?
Younger.
Wine or liquor?
Wine.
Yes. Soccer or hockey?
Hockey.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Kendrick Lamar.
Loyalty or respect?
Respect.
You are the fastest one in that game.
Yeah! R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Why the hell you looking at me?
Boom! That's how it's done.
Yes, girl.
I didn't want to move because usually...
I was going to tell you why you were doing it. I'm like, oh, shit's fastest one, but let me keep it going.
When you just give me a high five, I'm like, I just stand, I'm like, just make it, because I'm not going to make it. I'm just going to stay here and freeze, and you got to just aim it right here. Because if I go in, it's like we're going by each other.
I love it. That was good.
Okay. What else? Oh, damn. Okay.
So, comedy.
Yes.
Lady Haha.
Yes, ma'am.
Tune.
Petit.
Tell me about that.
What do you want to know?
Because you're involved in... You just did a show.
Yeah.
Like, are you involved in the producing and shit like that, or do you just do the show?
I'm just there to look pretty.
You just there to do shows. Who runs that, Mike?
Me and Priscilla and Amber Frame.
Nice.
But right now it's mostly me and Priscilla. Amber's being cautious, rightfully so, because of the pandemic and the numbers rising.
Yes.
Me and Priscilla we don't care about living. So Priscilla, she's doing most of the work, and that's the truth. So that's been nice because I feel like I've been the one that does most of the work in shows, but I'm also like, am I doing enough? But man, that girl can go.
Nice.
She works hard. Like she'll spend so much time because she loves it so much. So I'm really,
Priscilla.
yeah, and I'm grateful for her because, she kind of runs shows like I do.
Okay.
Like organized and and you want like the comedians to have a good time and have a good experience. Because you've been to shows where they're like, "Who are you?" You're like, "You fucking booked me." And then you go and they have like a little green room. Yeah. We had a little room for people and mirrors so they could like get their makeup on.
Aww.
Yeah, she had all these great ideas. I'm not even going to try to claim
That's amazing. I didn't try to make that mic.
Yeah. Well, we did that for the showcase. We don't do that for the mic.
Oh,
but
okay.
Sometimes we buy pizza. I don't buy it. Who am I kidding? She buys it. Sometimes I smoke.
I smoke before every show.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I feel like smoke. If I don't smoke before a show, I just wouldn't even be myself. I don't even know what y'all.
People will be like, "What's wrong?"
Brad, they can be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, well, who's this? I don't like that.
Who that?
You know what? It's like circles again.
I haven't heard that in this long.
No, it's a great show. The showcase was really good because you can do different forms of comedy. It doesn't just have to be stand-up.
Yes, that's why I like it. I saw that you guys do drag shows.
We've had clowning. Have you heard of clowning?
No, what is clowning?
So you have like a clown persona character.
Like an actual clown?
Yeah.
Like the It clown?
Well, if you want to.
Not that scary clown, but
I mean, there are...
With the balloon and all?
You can do...
I'm really curious.
You can be whatever clown you want. So if you want to make it the It clown, you can be the It clown. I was just going to be like a super obnoxious, drunk, old dude from the Vietnam War or something. I don't know.
They paint their faces clown?
Well, you can. Like, you should have a nose or something. Otherwise, you're just a person.
Right, just a person making clown shit. Okay.
You're like, I'm a clown. You just look in your normal clothes and shit.
No, I like that. I didn't even know they did that.
No, I didn't either. And then we had interpretive dancing.
Ooh.
So, Priscilla, I did my set, and she would do interpretive dancing
while you're doing your set.
Yeah, which I did one time with Amber Frame. She did interpretive dancing while I was doing my comedy at Mr. Head's open mic.
They were...
No, it was great. Wait, was I dancing? Who knows? Somebody was dancing. It was amazing.
I wonder what someone dancing to my set would look like.
Let me do it. Because I have like the one about that dick and all that. There's like my favorite joke, and I'll never stop doing it forever. But she was like doing all the. I think it's a good opportunity to like, I'm sure there's different types of comedy that you wanted to do, like skits. Like I've always wanted to do skits.
I've never tried skits.
Well, what are you interested in doing outside of the stand-up? Have you ever thought about?
I've never thought about anything other I like I've always loved movies. I've always said, you know what, I can do movies because I feel like I can do different personalities, like what a lot of people don't know about my kids and my family and I, like, we do different accents in here. Like, we'll wake up one morning and I'll start talking to him in an English accent,
Can I live
And
here?
the kids will we'll just go with it, it's just so fucking weird.
That's amazing.
We just do random shit like that.
That's fun.
So we love different, personalities and, and it's so funny because every time we do an English accent, it's all good. When we do another accent, like, especially when I try to do a different accent, like if I do a Chinese accent, my kids will be like, "Oh, Mom, you being racist now." I'm like, "Why I gotta be racist when I do something different? Fuck you."
Well, let me hear it.
Which one?
What did you just say? Your Asian accent?
Asian accent? It depends. Like, there's times my son will come to me and you'll be like, "Mom, can I have something?" Like, his favorite thing right now is pizza rolls. I'm not making some pizza rolls. When I serve it on a nice plate for him, and I'm like, I'll put it on the plate. I'm like, "Thank you, come again." And I'm like, "Mom." I'm like, and he'll give me this seriously, like, "Mom." And he's 8, but you can see a 20-year-old in his face.
He's already aged.
Yes.
Everybody's like, he's 12?
I'm like, "Mom." I'm like, "Son, don't try me. Leave me alone, okay? I'm being nice. Thank you. Come again."
No, I think
but if I say,
great.
"Thank you, darling. Have a good day," it's all good.
And then he's like, go now.
Go along your merry way.
Yeah, well, I don't know where you go.
Yeah.
Just go.
And then there's times when I try to cuss them out in my Russian accent, which is, "Shut the fuck up."
I want kids now. I want to say that.
It works, though. They really do be shutting the fuck up after that.
Well, at least you have, like, when I try to do accents, they blend into one another. Like, I'll, like, be doing, like, Spanish, and then it'll sound like I'm from Texas. Like, what happened? They're like, you went that way, and then you just kept going, and then it just went to shit. It's not good. But skits, when I think about skits, I think about, like, recording them. Because you can have so much fun. I mean, I have like really silly ideas, but
have you done Tucson? Keeping Tucson sketchy.
I was involved and I did one, but I never went back because I was like really busy with stand up. But I also want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Like just silly nonsense. Like I had this vision of like being in my car and somebody's following me, right? Like as I'm driving this, but you don't see them obviously.
Oh, is that me?
Who is it?
It is me. I have to turn my phone off. Forgive me.
Guess who doesn't
forgive
have
me,
her
people.
phone?
I know I don't have my phone. Listen. I fucked up on the rules. Okay, let me fix my shit. I'm sorry.
Dude, it's okay, man. You're good.
Fucking up. I'm sorry.
You're not fucking up.
Carry on.
All right.
Oh, is that how they say it? I love how they say brother. They say bruv. Bruv with a V.
Water.
What's up, bruv?
What?
I'm sorry, English people. Don't get mad at us. We're just trying. We don't know how to do it right.
We're to like.
Hello, bruv.
We're trying to understand.
We're trying.
I don't even remember what I was
We're
talking
gonna
about.
get banned from London before we even get to go to London.
Already banned.
You're already banned?
Just her going, all right, matey! And pointing at this hot English guy and go, hey! No, that never.
Did you say matey?
It's shenanigans! It's creep hanger!
Oh my god.
What?
Creep hanger colander!
A colander.
If you were
I just
here
found
earlier-
out what that was.
Oh.
A colander is a strainer. Why the fuck we don't say a strainer is beyond me.
It's like those people that use the word that you're not going to know the definition to. Like my stepdad always does that. Like he whips out these words and I'm like, dumb it down, dude.
Right.
Well, I'm like, you and your fancy words.
And then we were so we were trying to use colander in a damn sentence. Because it means strainer.
for like pasta.
So, have the noodles been colonized?
We don't want to talk about colonization right now.
Yes.
Well, you don't say. You just say, "Give me the colander."
Colonization.
Nobody. It's just like asking for a strainer. Like, can I have a colander? You're not like, can I colander it? I don't know what just happened. I think I spit. That's fine.
Whew. Okay.
Okay. What you got? What you got?
All right. Let's go into some more serious topics.
People are not gonna watch this. They're gonna be like, what?
I think this might be one of the most watched ones.
No, I don't.
Let's talk about mental health for women.
Oh boy.
Ladies, I feel like that's something that we just don't even take seriously anymore.
Ladies,
like
you know when you get mad and you yell, it's not because you're on your period. It's because you're human and you're allowed to get mad and yell. Boom. Okay.
Boom. I feel like we apologize for too much.
Oh my god. I was at the store the other day and the cashier lady probably apologized to me 6 times. And I was like, I felt bad. I just leaned over. I was like, did you know it's ingrained in us to feel like we have to apologize as women? Don't worry about it. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh. Because that's me. I do the same thing. I apologize for apologizing.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry I'm breathing so loud.
And I do that too. I apologize a lot, and I need to stop doing it. It's just like,
well,
I'll be going down an aisle, and someone's coming down with me, and I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I'll be like, why the fuck am I sorry, though?
Right. Have you heard about the gays?
No, what about the gays?
Not like the gays.
Not like the gays. Right.
Not like the LGBTQ community. It's like where you meet eyes with a man, and women tend to look away. And the man will hold the...
Oh, I smile at motherfuckers.
Yeah. I've done it, and I'm like, I'm not looking away.
Yeah,
I'm not looking away. Why do I have to look? And one time I kept looking at him, and he's all, oh, I'm like, God damn it. You know
what? I would advise.
Okay, mental health.
There's one time we should look away.
When it's not safe?
No, like when you know that time, ladies, when the lights have come on in the club.
Very good point.
And then you turn around and you actually see who the fuck is behind you. There's
like,
that time you'd be like, oh, damn it, I lost an earring.
Is that E.T.?
Shit.
What's up?
Mom, help me find my earring.
Oh, wait.
That's what you do.
Oh, wait,
You find a random girl. Girl, help me find my earring.
It rolled way over there.
And then while you guys are looking to help me go over there because it's ugly ass nigga.
No, I think it's over here. Well, you know my caca joke, right?
Yes.
It's true. I really freaking did that. He would not stop, man. And I was just like, if I do something so random and crazy, this guy will stop trying to like assert himself on me without my consent. So I just flipped out and was like, caca! He didn't mind. That's the truth. He didn't mind.
Jesus, help us.
Oh my God. Okay, mental health.
Right.
I'm fine.
Look, and that's part of mental health. Like, we gotta make ourselves laugh. We gotta do stupid shit, like... Looks good.
Wait.
I've already told her I love her hair.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna masturbate to that later.
Oh my God.
God, I hope my job doesn't watch this. I'm Mo's twin sister Flo. I'm way cooler. Because, I get tired performing all the time.
Right.
Mo's tired, and then Flo's there. There's so many gigs just
oh my gosh.
rolling in.
I'm picturing you as a twin right now. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I would be able to deal with both of you if you both were.
Why? What's wrong? I'll stop. Okay, mental health. Ooh. What did you want to talk about mental health?
Let's talk about it. We need to take it more seriously.
Highway to the... I don't know why. That was fun. Okay. I'm not crazy talking about mental health. I have these big-ass earrings that I could use as coasters, and I'm trying to, have the earphones on them, but they're, pressing into my... Yeah.
Yes.
I'm doing it.
They're already huge. They are already huge. And you really don't even need the mic, though, honestly.
I don't?
No, because we can hear you just perfectly. This is just so that we can not yell if we're not.
We're in our own
yelling.
world.
Yeah, we're in our own world. We're just chilling. And
Stina, this is for you. You know, she has that joke about she rips her hoops earring. Except those aren't hoops, but you know, you get it.
That's what black girls do when they're about to fight.
Yeah? It's because you're smart. I leave it in. I'm like, whoa! Oh!
No, I think that's a universal stance for get ready. Like, because, you know, we'd like to, you know, inform your opponent that it's about time.
Oh, so that's the earring sign. Oh, I thought you just went like this.
Yeah, no.
That's what I do when I'm ready to fight. I just look at the girl, and I'm like, meh. I lose every time. It's so true. Mental health.
My cheeks.
The vapors. The vapors. I stole that from Derek.
But mental health was just supposed to be this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good thing we're
I
healthy.
feel like this is good. Like, women should, for one, I feel like in the younger generation, it's not popular to go to therapy.
Oh, it should be.
Which it should be, right? Like, I feel like...
You know what, though? Anything we do, they don't want to do. You know what would be cool? Is just to keep doing the stuff they're doing, and they're like, we can't keep up with not doing the things they're doing. Like, ha-ha! We're everywhere. Right. Guess what? I'm cool. You know, they're like, God damn it. I like country now because she hates country. I like fancy scars because she hates them.
She hates them.
So then we should just...
we should hate therapy and maybe they'll love it. Yeah.
No, tell me more.
No, because that really. So I watch like a lot of, especially in the Black community. Like I watch a lot of reality shows with like reality stars kids. Mm-hmm. One of them is growing up hip hop, and like in the Black community, it's like, nah, we ain't going to therapy. That's for weak ass people.
Oh shit!
And I've even heard a term like that's for white people. That's white people shit. And it's like, wait a minute, no, actually, it's not. Like it shouldn't be, and that's how it's thought of. Like that's something that only white people do, and it's like, really, no. Like, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't introduced into therapy until
I wonder why that is.
2009, and up until then, I didn't think I needed therapy. I really didn't. So I don't know if it was like a subconscious thing that I'd heard, you know, like, oh, that's what white people should, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also being in the military where you're a motherfucking soldier, you don't need no therapy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On top of that.
Like be tough.
Right. You know, so I got deployed in 2003. I was 19. I saw death. I saw a lot of fucking shit that no 19-year-old should see. And I did not get into therapy until 2009.
Wow.
And that's when, you know,
yeah,
the overflow of antidepressants came in. And it was like, oh shit, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, now, and that's another thing why I don't. And I think there's also a misconception just because there's therapy and there's psychiatry, right?
Well, and if you get a bad therapist, people tend to think all therapy is like that.
Yes.
But it's, I'm sorry to say it, like this is the worst example I have, but it's like dating. Kind of.
Yes. No,
you know, you meet somebody and you're like, nah, you're not going to be I'm not going to be telling my shit to you.
Right.
You know, you got to shop around and it's a pain in the ass, but I feel like when I do, it's worth it. And plus, like, I counsel other people, so if I can't, like, process that kind of trauma that I see or take care of, like, expect others to take care of themselves, like, hey, you know, self-care is really important, but I'm not doing it, then that just makes me a hypocrite. And I know I'm not going to do everything perfectly. I mean, I know it's hard to ooh, there was my footstool. It's so small. Look at I fell off. Okay. No, you know what I notice we really don't talk about mental health a lot as far as women. And, you know, that's why I like Maria Bamford. She's so direct about her mental health concerns. Like, she's so blatant about it on stage. Like, and it's funny. It's really funny. And I love that she can do that in a way and make it funny. Yeah. She's, like, making fun of herself. Mm-hmm. Like, she's, like, legit been taken away from ambulances. Wow. Well, nobody's like, you know what I'd like to have today? Depression and crushing anxiety.
Right.
This is a choice, and I'm going to feel it right now. Because it's a choice.
And I'm
just like being gay. It's a choice.
It's a choice. Like, yeah.
But I get, like, you know, if we want to heal, it's important for us to be able to reach out for help. Yeah. But everybody's process is different. Like, I don't know what it looks like out there.
Yeah, see, I didn't even think I needed help.
Yeah. What made you go to therapy?
A lot of people was like, bitch, you crazy.
They didn't even, like, soften it.
No, they're like, bitch, you crazy.
You might want to consider, like...
Nope, they did, yeah. Nobody sugarcoated shit. They were like, you're crazy. You're angry. Then I went to jail, too, but it was, like, for 15 minutes. And so...
I've been to jail.
Yeah. So it was like, that's when I thought, I was like, okay, maybe I do have anger problems. And I was like, nah, fuck that. I don't have no anger problems. It's these motherfuckers.
I struggle with that because I'm like, what is, like, I don't know, anger problems.
Cause yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an angry motherfucker. I'm learning how to deal with it.
I don't know, I feel like, I don't know what's wrong with that. Because I have a lot of anger issues too.
And I don't know if it's something wrong with me. I don't know if it's an issue. I just know that...
Does it affect your personal life?
Yes, sometimes. But I'm working on that to where it shouldn't have to. You know what I mean? Like, when I come in here in these four walls, I do not like to get angry. Mm-hmm. You know?
Well, this is your safe zone.
You know? And when I go outside, too, and I try not to... Like, I've started to figure out that, like, if I'm feeling even a little bit annoyed in here, and I go outside, anything will annoy me. Mm. And anything small will make it more than what I really... And I have to tell myself, girl, that ain't nothing but the devil trying it. Mm. He's peeping his little head around the corner. I need all 8 of us to come together and be like, bitch, listen here. Not today, devil. Not today.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Like, try me again tomorrow, but not fucking today.
You know...
And, you know, like... And sometimes, like... The one person, though, that, like, will humble me in a second is my son.
Yeah. How?
He's a grown-ass man in a child's body.
I think he is, because when I came here, he's like, would you like a Coke? I was like,
yeah, like, he's...
Who is this little person?
Yeah.
Who's this amazing little
like
person?
He's
so nice.
Like, sometimes I get mad at him for saying things because, like, he doesn't realize... He's a kid, too. Yeah. Like, today when I got upset because, you know, I was like...
Did he say, Mom, have you talked to your therapist? Like,
so, this is how he did it today. So, when I got upset, like, I wasn't really upset. I was just like, okay. I asked my daughter, I'm like, what do you want to eat? She was like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, listen, you gotta make up your motherfucking mind, yeah, because you can't be playing with my fucking hunger like that. So, then my husband chimed in and was like, wait a minute, you can't lump everybody in your little hunger fest.
Is that what you said?
So he's like, I'm across the room like, first of all, you're not in this hunger fest because you don't even want to eat with us. So you stay your little grouchy stuff over there on the couch while we're over here. And then my son was getting dressed and he was over here. Now, mind you, I was just talking to him from across the kitchen. Yeah. So my son heard this and he came to me. He's like, my birthday's in 9 days. Can't you guys get it together? I was like, who the fuck are you talking to?
I love it.
And it was so innocent. Like, he really came in here. He was like, aww, my birthday's in 9 days. Can't y'all get it together? I was like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Because he knows. He's like, there are important things in this life.
Have you lost your goddamn mind? Who the fuck are you talking to? You forgetting that you ate, motherfucker?
Oh my God, I love him. Yes. I love him.
So that's how he humbles. Like, I had to look at like, this motherfucker just trying to check me.
You know, I've been...
And I had to check him like, first of all, I am not your friend. Don't you ever in your life. You know?
Yeah.
I love those moments with us.
That's so cool.
It's like, yeah.
I want to get to know your kids. I want to be Auntie Mo Or like
Auntie Mo.
Yeah, Auntie Mo. Because like I need a plan for when I die and who's gonna take care of me.
Not a plan.
All right, who's got really nice kids?
Well, we do caregiving, so you good. You got your
I
covered.
keep losing my stool.
You want to play another game?
Sure. Oh, I did want to say too, like real quick, if it's cool.
Yeah.
About anger. A lot of the times in the past, I would feel bad that I was angry. Like I would be like so mad that I was angry. And I read this really interesting article that like women aren't encouraged to express their anger or be angry because there's, repercussions for that. Like I was saying, like you're on your rag or, you're menopausal or you're crazy. And so it's like if you're sad, then you're prettier, right? Because that's so gentle. And I was like, that was so validating because I'm like, oh yeah, that's like normal. Women do it too.
Have you heard of like the angry black woman?
Yeah, I have.
That's why I try not to get angry.
I've heard
that stereotype is so real.
Yeah.
It is so real.
I mean, I can't speak
and
to it.
I really hate it, especially when it comes from other black women. Because I've heard it from other black women. And they're like, oh, you're angry. And it's like, did you just? And it's like, why are we not allowed to express that?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's many, many, many layers that you know about that I have no idea about. But it's like, well, yeah, it's true. Like if you're angry, think about like
and
strong
it's not even
female.
just the angry black woman. It is like every time a woman gets upset, it's like, ooh, she's angry.
Well, look at strong female like political figures, or there's always, or they'll focus like on what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Or like.
Speaking of strong women, shout out to fucking Rihanna.
Yeah.
Bad. I just love the fact that she's pregnant, rich, ain't married, doing the fuck she wanna do.
I did not know that. That's amazing.
Yes, I
because
love it.
You know what? Can you not help?
And I'm sorry, but I love the fact that she just ain't married. Because we women, we think that that's a thing. That, oh my God, we gotta get married. We gotta be married to have these kids. Like, no. If you a badass, boss-ass bitch that you got your own money and you don't really need that man. Girl, look.
Especially if they're not good.
Put my little shimps up to you right now. Okay, cheers it up for y'all. This is for you, boo-boo.
Thank you. Thank you for being amazing.
Like, thank you for being amazing. You don't have to fill this little mold that the rest of society has built. That you gotta have the house, you gotta have the husband, he gotta love you, and gotta have the matching cars and the matching Timberlands. No. That's some bullshit. Well, we don't have matching Timberlands. We just got married a year ago. We've been together almost 18 years.
Not us.
And we got 2 kids. And we love each other. So no, ain't no mold over here. We're breaking all the shit. We're breaking all the stereotypes. Get with it.
Stop it. Stop owning your truth.
I'm owning it, girl. Fuck that shit.
Well, I think it's like I always think about like, why is it this way?
Why?
Who said it's this way? Why does it matter if
Why
I
does it
act
have to be?
silly when I'm in my 40s? Why? It always goes back to like the patriarchy and cis white men. No, but if you like digest it right and you look through how things came about, it's usually not to benefit anyone but
themselves.
Yeah. Mental health.
Mental health, people.
And you say I'm fucking crazy one more time. I like looking over like, does he think I'm funny? Does he think I'm funny?
Okay. New game.
Okay.
Drink or answer. Get your drink. You can answer. You drink when you're pleading the fifth.
I got a raspberry.
Do you want me to refill you? A little shriek.
Thank you so much. Raspberry seltzer.
Raspberry dazzle. A little razzle dazzle.
A little different.
Yeah.
I just like making noises with you. Ready? Let's make some razzle dazzle. Okay.
Say razzle dazzle.
I'm single.
Razzle?
Did you say razzle? Stop razzling me. Hand me that colander.
Razzle dazzle.
Yo, crepe hanger. Okay.
That's how we're going to sound when we're in our 80s. Reach around and pass me that colander. What was it called? What
It sounded like you were going to say Colorado. You're like,
Colander?
What was the thing earlier?
Colander?
Something. What was the character's name? The cartoon. The cartoon on the
Bing
Shrek.
Bong?
Bing Bong.
Bing bong, bing bong.
No, I'm Shrek. What's
Lord Farquaad?
How do you say it? We decided it was
Lord Farquaad.
Quad.
Is
Quad.
it Farquaad or
Is it Farquaad?
Put in the comments, Lord Farquaad or Farquaad
Is it Lord
from Shrek?
Quad or
Is it Farquaad?
Lord
I thought it was Farquaad.
Farquaad?
Farquaad.
Farquaad.
Put in the comments how you pronounce it.
All right, ready?
Quick
go.
game.
Okay, let's go.
You're gonna drink. You're gonna smoke. That's when you're pleading the fifth, but you're not smoking, so you're drinking. So, if you want to plead the fifth, you drink. Worst comedian ever. It could be a local. It could be a celebrity. We call names out this bitch.
Worst comedian ever. God. I'm not gonna say local. There's just too many. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. God.
Damn. Shots fired.
No, seriously.
Those
I
weren't
love
even
you.
shots.
I love you. I don't know why Gilbert Gottfried came to my brain.
Yeah,
I've never seen him,
Give
but
him-
his voice is like, bang guitar! I
Yes,
just
it is.
being at his
It
concert
is.
and being like, you know, like, fuck. I gotta listen to an hour of, kill me now, Gallagher. Oh, look at me smash some watermelons. I got suspenders.
Shit.
Carrot Top? I don't know.
Ooh, those are fun ass.
He's actually quite clever. He's quite clever with his props. Okay.
Did you see how buff he got?
Dude, but he has like a weird face. He's like, and it's like plastic, and he's like, and then he's all buff, but his face doesn't match his body.
It doesn't anymore.
It's so weird. I love you, Carrot Top.
Yeah.
I know you're in Hollywood, and there's a lot of pressure.
I know,
to be
and we're
something
here.
you're not.
Come to sessions.
Yeah, come here because we don't care about that stuff.
Yes, we love.
We like
we
aging.
love
We
everybody.
love my dropping teddies. What?
Worst gift you've ever received.
It was 1999 calendar for Christmas, and it was 1999. So I could plan all the things I didn't do
A 1999 calendar?
for Christmas. And it was Christmas of 1999. Thank you, Grandma. She meant well.
Oh my god!
I'm like, oh, good thing, because I wish I would have done that on the 5th.
Oh my god!
I really wish I could go back and not fuck that guy.
Who is someone who should burn in hell?
Oh, Trump.
What would you sell your soul for?
Pussy. I'm just kidding. I don't have a soul. I don't need to sell it. It's gone already. That shit sold a long time ago for a pack of cigarettes. I wasn't making wise decisions back then. I was young. It was yesterday. Next question.
God. What is the last law you broke?
The law of attraction, baby. Yeah.
My cheeks are hurting.
I break the law all the time just because I like to cross the crosswalk before they tell us to go with the little light, you know? I was walking across 4th Avenue and there was a cop and he's like, hey, you! And I'm like, really? People still care about that? You're just trying to control me, cop! And he was. Like, I hate cops so much. Anyways, I'm fine.
God, I can't. Girl. Okay.
A legal thing. Yeah, that's it.
You were telling me about the hot springs.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to send this shout out to... Since we're talking about mental health, especially for women, ladies in
Gentlemen, not
No,
gentlemen.
ladies.
Fuck
This
you.
is just ladies.
Okay, yeah.
Ladies
You're not invited, gentlemen.
I was going to say ladies in comedy, but it just doesn't include ladies in comedy. Ladies in artistries. Whatever you may do. Friends. People who are not friends. If you watch this, let's motherfucking take a retreat to the fucking hot springs. What is it called?
Arizona Hot Springs.
Arizona Hot Springs. Let's go do some self-care, chill in the hot springs, and enjoy some self-reflection, and just enjoy some shit. I just noticed that women don't do that enough. We don't.
Can I walk them through it? Here we go.
Walk them through it, girl.
I can't tell you where it is, but I can say it's by the Hoover Dam. So you walk through the desert, and there's all this beauty, right? And then you get to these canyon walls. And the first pool is like 110 degrees. So you're like, through that, right? And they sandbag them off. So as you go lower, it gets cooler. It's amazing. You're in the middle of canyon walls, except like when you go in there, people might be naked. Might be me. No, I like 2 guys were naked, and I like totally did not handle it well. Because I walked in and I'm like, you're naked! You know, like... It was beautiful because it's natural. They're natural hot springs.
Yes.
But we were like swimming around in them, and it was just beautiful because like there's this like cliff and it has a ladder, and you can go down to the Colorado River, and people come up the Colorado River down. I don't know to go there. But my friend was sitting on the sandbags because sometimes you get really hot and you need to get out and be like. Whew. But this guy was like hitting on her, and he was like, you remind me of my wife.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, I could hear it. I'm like over there, like trying to just float and be
I would be like, well, go back to her then, motherfucker. Here. You should have brought her on the script.
I'm like,
shit.
I'm like,
what's wrong with you?
I'm on my back and I'm hearing this, and he's like, I like my wife, or whatever, you know? And I was like, do I? I swam up and I was like, do I remind you of your wife? And he was all no. And I was like, are you sure? So good. And then I took a guy. I took a guy out of there. I took a picture of a guy who was naked, but like it was from the side. I asked him, but later on I posted it on Facebook, and I did not notice his balls were hanging.
Were they?
Yes. So I just covered it with that little like, oh. We're having fun. Okay, that was way long. So let's go. It's very fun.
It's like we should do it.
I'm so
we should
sorry.
fucking do it.
I'm so sorry.
So do you have any upcoming shows coming up?
Do Better Comedy is coming up this Sunday. I'm very excited for that. I've never done it. I love what they're all about.
Who's doing Do Better Comedy?
Brandy. Okay. Jennifer.
Shout out to Brandy and Jennifer.
Yeah. I haven't met
Okay, I was gonna say it wrong. Is it Girallo?
Don't get mad at me, because I don't know.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. I don't want to fuck up your name.
We're so sorry.
But shout out to you because I met you.
Jennifer G. Yes.
Jennifer G. You're awesome. I would love to have you on the show, girl.
Yes, and Brandy, and I forget who else. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I really have heard great things about it, and that they're really supportive and awesome, and I just like the name of it too.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. And then I have my show at Black Rock Brewery on the 12th. I'm very excited for that. Carrie Gallagher is going to be the headliner, and she's amazing.
Nice.
So we're going to have all kinds of fun. Yeah.
All right, girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just had Lady Haha showcase last night.
Yes, and that was fun.
We talked about that.
Yeah, because you were texting me at 2 a.m. White girl wasted. I
wasn't even wasted.
I know. She was just on fucking... She was high off life. Well, and I'm reading her text this morning at 6 a.m. like... What the fuck is wrong with my life?
Well, this is my thought process.
She's like, yo, girl, I'm up at 2 a.m. Woo, 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 woo. Can we move our interview? And I'm looking at like...
Earlier.
I'm looking at this text like...
You mean earlier? And I was like,
right.
Wait, you know what happened? Because I go, can we move the time up? And you're like, earlier? And I'm like, should I sit down? Should I sit down? Because I meant later. How do you say that? Not
right. Because we like bump up. I was like, bump up earlier or later? She's like, oh yeah, later, way later. I was like, okay, yeah, that's what we're having too much.
Because my thought went to like, oh shit, I have to be there at 1 p.m. It's 2 a.m. I'm old as fuck. I haven't stayed up this late since the 90s. And so I need to prep. Staying up. I haven't stayed up until 2 a.m. for a really long time.
That was good though.
It was
I
so
felt like
fun.
Yes,
it was really.
I
fun.
could see in your text message that you had a ball.
Oh God, because like I don't usually stay after the shows or like because they have karaoke afterwards, but. There are new comedians since I don't do open mics as much because they drive me crazy.
Me both.
But I get to the part I miss about that is meeting these new comedians that are coming into the scene.
Nice.
And so I really got to have some great conversations with new comedians and connect with them on a level. I like having a level of separation from that scene. Definitely, yeah. I think it's like necessary for my sanity. But, you know, Anthony Jenkins, Levi Hernandez, just like really like cool dudes, you know? Nice. And that's nice. And like Bianca Rodriguez.
Yes. I had her on the show. She's fucking amazing.
She is. Emily Johnson.
Yes.
So fundamentally cool, nice people. And so I'm really glad I got to spend time with them. It was really nice. And Tony Brune cracks me up. Because, like, you know, you come into comedy and you're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, right? Yeah. And you're like, hi, everybody's fine. Everybody's nice. And you're like, oh, shit.
Right.
Oh, she's, like, crazy and she wants to kill me for being alive. But, like, there's a reason people get that way. It's like we're, like, putting up boundaries because you get so sucked in and everybody knows everything about everybody's shit. Mm-hmm. And it, like... It's not like good, but I love Tony because he came in so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and now he's like, yeah, comedy. He knows it, Tony. You watch this and you listen to this. I don't forget.
Shout out to Tony.
Tony, I love Tony.
I had Tony on the show too. His interview is going to be amazing.
Oh, good, yeah. I love hugging him. He's such a little teddy bear.
Yes.
You're just like, come here, Tony, and he's like, okay, I don't say it like that. But come here, Tony. I just love it though because he's like the bitter comedian.
Right.
It happens.
Tony's like the old drunk uncle.
He's
man,
like,
fuck them damn comedians. Fuck them new kids.
Wait, they won't be here long. They're not coming.
They ain't gonna be here long. Fuck them new kids.
You see them come to one mic and they'll never.
Who got my beer? Who's getting me home? Come on, motherfuckers, let's go. Tony, you're the drunk uncle now, man.
Aw, Tony.
Love you, Tony.
Love him.
Yes.
It's a pain.
All right. Okay. You got any shout outs you want to give anyone?
What do you mean?
Shout out to anyone.
Anyone.
Lady Ha, baby.
Oh, the show I run with. You know who I want to give it out to?
Do it.
That hot karaoke. Okay. I just want to give a shout out to Tucson comedy scene. I know that it's been a bumpy ride, and it's been a beautiful ride. But you know what? Whether we like each other or not, we're doing it, right? Because I think we're doing it because we love it. And so I appreciate the scene that we have. I think I've grown so much since I've been in the comedy scene.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like made me really learn a lot about myself. It's taught me how to like set stronger boundaries. It's taught me how to have a voice. It's taught me how to know when to lean back and be like, I don't need to be in this.
Yeah.
And there's like beautiful support, and it's so nice going to a show when you see people that started when you did. You know, you're just like, family again, you know?
Yeah.
But it's nice to know that the new people come in and there's really good new people that are like more progressive in their comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like all misogyny and bullshit, you know, like people are actually talking about things that are funny.
Yes. I love that, and I miss that. Yeah.
I do. I miss it too, but I don't miss it enough to be doing open mics every day for 5 days. I can't. I'm sorry. I guess that makes me not hardworking comedian.
No.
Good for you.
Yeah, but shout out
thank
to
you, Tucson.
Yeah,
I'm so
shout
sorry.
out to Tucson Comedy.
I love Tucson.
We love you guys, and
we don't forget.
Yeah.
We don't forget Kevin Lee. We don't forget Bethany Evans. We don't forget Nancy Stanley. We don't forget, all the people that are out there. Polly, looking at you.
Yeah.
Polly Casillas.
Oh yes, Polly. Shout out to Polly.
Ali Musa, who's in Austin, and you didn't even tell me. We're not close. I get it.
Shout out to Ali Musa
in Austin.
Yes, I used to live in Texas, and Austin used to be like the party central we would all drive to when we were in the military. So yeah, he's in party central. Yeah,
it makes sense. Well, my friend took me to a different. Yeah, Ollie, get him. Go get him. When I was in Austin, I was visiting my friend, and then she took me to... She's racist, and I found that out. I fat trip. I was like, whoa, that's not okay.
How did you just throw that in?
Yeah, I know. I was like, it shocked me.
She's racist. Yeah, let's...
We've known each other since high school, and we hadn't seen each other for a really long time. And then I went and visited her, and I was like,
how'd you find that out?
I don't want to tell.
Okay.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, what are you... No! And then she's like... And she says it with such a sweet accent. She's like, she throws her water bottle out the window, and I was like, hey. And she's like, oh, prisoners need things to do, so pick out the water bottles. I was like,
oh, the prisoners need something to do.
Yeah. And so she takes me to this biker bar in a different part of Texas that was not Austin. Because you know how they say Austin is weird? Austin is weird, right? So we walk in this bar. It's like this old man, white guy bar. And they're like, blah, blah. So I sit down, and she introduced me to one of them because she knows, that's her like local hang or whatever. I'm so sorry, I love you, but this isn't. You need to do better. And I look at the guy. Do I just spit? Can we edit that out? Can you like make a little bird or like a rose? I'm single.
A bird or a rose.
But like I go to him, and I was like, oh, it's so interesting. People say Austin's weird, but I think it's like actually pretty normal. He's like, no, it's weird. And I was like, okay, I'll see y'all later.
Oh, fuck.
I don't want to keep you. Are we too long? You got any questions? You gotta go. Let's go.
No, I'm just gonna give shout outs.
Take the kids, take everyone. Okay. When I was going to Austin, dude, I tried to make this a joke. A fly got in my car when I pulled over at a gas station, and all I kept thinking as I was driving, I was like, he won't know where he is when he gets out of the car. He's gonna be like, where's my family? Where's my son? I want to miss the graduation. Where am I? So upset about this fly not knowing. Like, landed in the car and like somewhere that wasn't Austin. It lands in Austin. It was like, what just happened?
Oh shit.
The Vapos. What else you got?
Yes.
People are gonna get so tired.
That's
of this.
it. This is the show right here.
Woo! We did it.
Outs, yep. Shout out. You guys go fucking follow my social media now.
No pressure.
Yep. No fucking pressure. But go fucking follow me on YouTube. And when you get on the fucking YouTube channel,
I like how you paused.
Go to the fucking Patreon because I just set that shit up. I'm still working on it because the bitch don't know what the fuck she's doing. I'm 38 years old, but I'm like 88 in social media status. So go donate, okay? Because I need y'all's money to make this happen.
Give her money.
This shit ain't cheap. My husband over here buying the expensive grapes and shit to put in my wine.
We've had raspberries. Mm-hmm. We had what's the board called?
The charcuterie board. My husband had to go all the way to Italy just to go slice some salami for that shit.
The shit-to-kittery board was the shit-kittery.
Right. So go to the Patreon account. All I need is like $10, $20. Y'all got it. I know some of y'all who smoke weed ounces a day. Don't play with me. Snoop Dogg, if you out there, come on, man.
You hung with Martha Stewart. You owe us this much, Snoop.
I could smoke with you. We could smoke. You know what it is. Wait. Go to Instagram.
Wait.
Facebook.
Keep going. But can I act like I'm talking while you're talking?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Go on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok is still fucking up. So we're still working on the motherfuckers. They keep deleting my shit. Every time I try to tell y'all to go follow me, they delete some shit. So go follow my shit. And follow Sessions with Stephanie. Patreon account, go donate. Motherfuckers need money. This is not cheap. The weed is adding up. Shout out to Unwavered Custom Apparel for my beautiful banner. Shout out to the Harmony Effects Custom Creations for my beautiful mugs. Shout out to Alien Art, that's my daughter, for this beautiful picture right here. Go to the website, she's gonna be dropping some merch. And shout out to TR3 handling the music side that you hear. Trey also, same person on the tech side. Shout out to these motherfuckers. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is Sessions with Stephanie. And we had Low Urban. Woo!
Yeah, we did. Wait. Can I say something? You talk and try to be like I'm.
Okay,
ready?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the end of the show. It was a really good time. And I just love comedy. So come back and give me some fucking money. Bye.